All right, how's it going, everybody? This is another episode of the Kick Punch Stomp-Cast, Wrestling Edition.
Wrestling!
As always, I'm your sexy host voice, Dylan Fleury.
You're not very sexy.
Not as sexy as when you do
Scott Concast.
Scott Concast.
How's it going, everybody?
Scott Concast.
I don't want to confuse the viewers.
That's true.
This isn't the Scott Concast.
Or turn them on too much.
Yes,
This is a
exactly.
serious
Yeah,
podcast.
it's a seriousness.
To be fair,
yeah.
he's like a 6 out of 10 too.
We did do Extreme Rules preview separately,
No, I
so
love you.
check that shit out.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Give us some views. We're splitting these things up now. Get some views, baby.
Yes.
Views
It's
from
all
the
about the
6, bro.
views.
Drake, come
Cool.
on.
And subs. You want those subs?
So we'll try to stay off the actual card and just talk about the shows this
Yep.
week in the wrestling world and industry.
Absolutely.
Probably more New Japan than anything else because,
New Japan's doing
as
shit.
always, Raw and SmackDown were like, meh.
New Japan was, I mean, as usual, the most impactful thing in wrestling.
I watched the Cody Omega fight, so I can totally talk about
It
that.
was okay.
Call it a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New
It
Japan
was a
comes
fight.
closer to it being a fight than most things. to
That's
be
true.
fair.
That's true.
Right. Yeah, we'll do a little WWE, then we'll jump in New Japan.
I already
Raw
introduced
has
myself, so I'll introduce myself again, I guess. Dylan Fleury.
Dylan Fleury, yes.
Yeah.
Shane Burns.
John Barber, a.k.a.
No, you're not getting a bunch of
yes, I am
AKAs.
getting
No.
a bunch of nicknames.
You don't need 6 AKAs.
I do need. Okay, fine.
You get
John
two. You get two.
J.B. Barber, a.k.a. Johnny Utah.
There you go.
There you go.
I don't like that you're taking Johnny Utah, though.
I love Point Break, though.
I know, but you're just ruining Keanu.
There was a
man.
really good Point Break joke this week on the internet. So
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Maybe the best Point Break joke ever.
we'll put it up. I'll retweet it on
And I'm
Kick
more
Ass.
of a...
Yeah.
I'm more... If I'm going any Keanu, though, it's Shane Falco. So I'm going to be AKA Shane Falco.
Shane
Oh, you should be Shane Falco.
I'll take
There you
that.
go.
Shane
Shane
Falco
Falco.
Burns.
I'll be
No,
the dream.
there's no Keanu Dylan performances. No. I'm left out on my Keanu's.
That's too bad.
Do
Too bad, buddy.
you know what movie Shane Falco's from?
No.
Damn, you don't even know.
Shane Falco's from The Replacements. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Points.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys do you want to just kick off Raw and SmackDown? Is there anything you want to say about them?
No.
No.
I thought you said you wanted to just shit on it.
Just what even I guess. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. That Raw drew the lowest rating they've ever had this
Yeah.
That's insane.
week. Up against nothing.
I think
There's
the
a
Jays
really
were
good
playing.
dog show on. Okay.
Usually
Blue
when
Jays were playing.
Usually when they have these bad ratings nights and they're like, oh, we're up against football. Oh,
Yeah.
we're up against a presidential debate. That was like the other top 2 worst ones, you know?
Yeah.
We're up against the grinder.
those are understandable. You're up against a
Rob
hot
Love's
Monday
really hot
night
right now.
hot Monday night football game,
Yeah.
fucking presidential debate. These things matter. Nothing's happening in the summer, man.
It's true.
Like nothing. This should be when their ratings are highest. I get that people are out of town, whatever, vacation and shit, but you know, there's no competition right now. None.
When I mean, everybody was already out of town for 4th of July, so there
Yeah.
really is no excuse.
There's no excuse.
Only the people who maybe didn't want to celebrate on the 4th
Yeah.
of July because it's too busy.
The
Like, I
only-
celebrate a week after.
The only
Like
excuse
Christmas.
is that you just have a really bad, not compelling at all TV show
Oh,
that
yeah.
nobody wants to spend 3 hours on.
No, man, it's bad.
Well, how did it open? Did it open with Lashley and
Yeah.
Reigns? Wasn't the opening where it's like Reigns was walking to the ring and Lashley stopped him and said, "Are you going out there to call me out?" He's like, "Yeah, I am." It's like, okay. And then he went on and called him out, and then Lashley went to the ring. Is that what happened? I think that's what happened.
I honestly, I didn't watch it. I only
I'm
read about
pretty
it.
sure.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I read
sure.
it too, and when I read it, it didn't make sense. And then I watched a video where they talked about it,
Yeah.
and it sounds like that's what happened.
That's fucking
It's just,
hilarious.
they're lacking a champion.
I should
They're-
watch this show.
They're lacking like a direction because they don't have a champion.
Yeah.
And they have nothing to fight over. And they don't elevate the Intercontinental title or the tag titles or the women's title to its place. It's just a bunch of meaningless crap
Yeah.
every week. At
And-
least with a belt, there's a belt, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like,
And just stupid that they took off. If you're gonna not have a belt on TV, then have Ronda on TV. But no, we're gonna suspend her.
No.
It's like,
Exactly.
what are you
It
doing?
was
Because we
just-
don't want to make money.
they didn't know what to do with her because they wanted to bump it to SummerSlam. So they needed her
Yeah.
off for a month.
Yeah, and I don't like the idea that she shouldn't be on TV every week. I don't like that either. I don't think she has to wrestle every week, but I think she should still be around, just like
Mhm.
the presence. You know what I mean?
Like, just like kayfabe wise, she's got to be whooping Alexa's ass.
Just something. Yeah.
You know?
Oh, she'd murder. Yeah.
Like, how great would it be? It's like Ronda doesn't have a match tonight, so she's just in her locker room, like training MMA,
That'd be good.
and then like Alexa's like, "Hey Ron, I heard you want to see me," and she's just like, "1 second," just hitting the heavy bag. Or she's like Robert California in The Office, like wrestling.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
wrestle 8 minutes with Stu. It's a cardio workout for a month.
That'd be great, man.
But yeah, you could just have her like backstage constantly, like just It's like Alexa's like doing an interview or something and backs up and hits like a punching bag, and she's like, "Where'd this come from?" It's like, "Oh, Ron is like, oh, I set that up. I like to have my punching
Ronda,
bag
like,
everywhere."
flies in the camera with a flying
Yeah.
sidekick.
It's
or
got
something.
Ronda. It's got Alexa's face on it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
She
she's
turns
like-
it around. Yeah.
She's like, they said I couldn't actually punch you.
Yeah.
They didn't say I couldn't punch you.
exactly.
That girl,
Like,
Sienna from TNA was running that gimmick. She's
it's
like
good.
a legit MMA fighter. And she was like Rosemary had shit her face in a punching
who?
bag.
Who is this?
Sienna, you know the girl who like complained that Charlotte was stealing her gimmick.
No.
Sienna.
As Ric Flair's daughter.
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking
It was
about?
pretty stupid.
That's her.
What,
gimmick.
she's pretty dumb.
It's
what's
like
her
a
real name?
legacy kid.
Her name's just Sienna.
But like, what would she said she's an MMA fighter though.
She like not even amateur. She doesn't.
She's
I
like
think
Bautista level.
Yeah, Bautista level.
Sonya Deville level.
Sonya Deville level. Yeah. She
Poor
even had to wear
Sonya.
like all the gear and shit. Like this girl doesn't have to wear all that gear. So.
They always make them wear the gear.
Yeah.
For like super.
It's kind of
amateur
funny.
fights, I think.
They always make them wear gear.
Except Ronda doesn't. Well, I guess she's wearing her UFC technically.
She's got the
gear.
gloves.
She does, and she's wearing like she wore those like short
Mhm.
shorts, and
Yep.
so she kind of is rocking her
Who
gear.
like short shorts?
Yeah, no, it is funny. You got to know they're an MMA fighter. You have to know that.
Yeah.
Uh,
I agree. Like
Shit.
Ronda is a serious draw, and if you're having these like ratings issues as they are, you got to put your fucking draw on TV, storyline or not, man.
yeah, exactly.
You got to pay Brock and bring him back. You got to do that shit. It's pathetic right now. There's no reason to watch it.
Oh, zero.
Yeah.
You know, like,
And when your big draw is like Lashley Reigns, and then people probably saw that and went, "Oh, okay, this is what we're getting into." I'm
Oh,
done.
gross.
you could tell a million miles away that was going to turn into a pull apart brawl. There's no reason to watch it.
I know.
You
And
can check the GIF later sometime.
Yeah.
Like this is what they don't seem to understand. It's like things are moving way too fast to ask someone to spend 3 hours on something every week. 5 hours really with SmackDown.
Yeah.
Most people just watch the GIFs and read the results,
Why
and
not?
they'll see the high points and they'll remember the high points. But there's no high points lately.
I think I think they're also too going off of their YouTube, right? Because their YouTube always gets massive views for their segments.
that's
So
what I usually watch.
yeah,
Watch
so I
Raw.
think they're kind of banking on that
They
too.
put the best shit on YouTube, like all the best parts of the matches and shit. Like, why would I suffer through these
Yeah.
terrible?
I basically
shows?
let Reddit decide, man.
Yeah,
I just go on Squared Circle, and if it's notable and useful and worthwhile, it'll be
It's worth
there.
it.
You know.
The only good pull apart brawl I ever saw was Samoa Joe Lesnar when Samoa Joe actually kicked him in the face.
Oh, that was awesome.
That was
That's great.
amazing.
That's pretty
That was really
That was the
good.
best one because
Um,
Brock was legit rattled.
Brock's had a few good pull aparts because
Him and Taker were good.
backstage.
The way they were yelling at each other,
Yeah,
it's like, "I'm
that
gonna
was
murder you."
great.
funny.
You're
What
gonna
he said?
have to.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you. You're
that was
gonna have
fantastic.
to. That was great.
And totally ad libbed apparently.
Oh, I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody wrote that.
Yeah, nobody. There's no way
I'd
they
be more
wrote
surprised
that.
if somebody wrote that.
So he's gonna say, "I'm gonna kill you," and then
Oh, come
you
on.
say, "You're
That-
gonna have to
They
try."
rehearsed for hours.
That sounds exactly like them.
Ah,
Exactly
yeah.
like WWE for the record.
It is, but it's also I don't know. I could still also see Taker just being like,
Any
"Fucking
Reigns
do it."
promo. You can tell
Fucking do
you can
it.
tell Roman Reigns cut every Reigns promo like 5 times in front of Vince and got notes. Every
Oh,
fucking
man.
one.
Could you
So
imagine
I think we need one more big dog.
Exactly.
that? Oh, that'd be so great if Roman Reigns writes a tell-all book. He's like, "It was the worst experience of my life. I had to go in the room and I had to do it in front of a mirror while Vince was behind me." And I had to say it, and he's like, "No, I don't. You got eyes different."
While he had his hands around my
He's like, "This is the worst experience of my life."
Like a Fuji creative meeting. man.
Yeah, oh
You
my
need to-
God,
You
yeah.
need to rastify
needs
him by
more.
20%.
He needs more bulletproof vests.
More fast.
Oh man.
more vest. We're gonna give you a second vest.
Yeah. Just in case the first one comes
He
off.
needs more water in his hair and a bigger vest.
Yes.
That's the problem here, folks.
How funny would that be though if like Braun is like wrestling Roman, knocks him out, goes to pull off his vest to expose him, and there's another vest there. He's like, "What?"
He's a never nude.
Fuck yes.
Like, come
And that's why
on,
We've
man.
never seen Roman outside of like
Yes.
the SWAT gear.
We've seen him once.
When
That,
he was back in NXT.
Oh no, no,
He
and he
also
did it.
did trans.
He wore like a skirt.
They did it when they did the. I think it was the elimination match against Evolution. I'm pretty sure they ripped off Roman's gear.
Did they?
I've watched it a few times. I love that match.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he
This
goes.
is a
No,
fantastic.
he goes bare,
Yeah,
bare.
that's really good. That's you should do that more, man. Like it would be really good if Lesnar actually did rip his vest off and just beat the piss out
I'm
of him.
surprised he hasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Like especially that really brutal match they had.
Mania?
Was it Mania? It was
Yep.
like and he just kicked the shit out of him.
Yeah, that was
Like
when
that was
Rollins
brutal,
cashed
man.
in.
Yeah.
I actually did respect Roman a lot more after that because he got his ass kicked
Yeah.
and didn't like wasn't a jerk about it.
Yeah.
It's
That was
like
good,
it's a
Well,
big
it's because he
event.
knows that he was going to go over at Greatest Royal Rumble.
Well,
Yeah.
or SummerSlam or
He's
whatever.
going to get it back. Yeah.
He is. I actually think
It was
this
like
is-
Orton, right? Orton got that title run because of Lesnar opening him up.
Just killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually think that this isn't like the worst idea to get Roman over. It's still probably not going to work, but among their ideas to get Roman over, making him be more of a prick and making everybody be really mad at Lesnar is pretty good. You know, like
Yeah.
I still think it's going to fall flat, but at least it'll be over. Like we've been talking about
I know.
for so long now.
Just
Feels like
end it.
friggin' 2 years. End it, give it to Roman, let us move on, and then it can get interesting again. I might get interested in Roman as a Universal Champion
What
at
are
this
we gonna
point
do when it's over?
because I'm just frustrated with the show. Like if you sacrificed your whole show to get this guy over, fine, God,
Yeah,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ,
just
fine.
do it already.
He's over. I'll cheer him.
But
please.
here's
give it
the
to
thing
him.
I'm wondering: if they're booking DC Brock in January, do you think they keep the belt on Brock just so Vince can go like, "Oh, my Universal Champion is fighting for the heavyweight title. This is how big of a monster he is," and Brock can bring out that belt, and DC can be like, "Put that belt on the line."
I can't
Oh my
face
God.
palm hard enough.
I honestly, if they,
I don't know, man.
if they,
I don't know if
swerve-
Dana would let him, but
if they swerve Reigns again on this thing, he's fucking done.
oh yeah,
He's
You're done, son.
He can't lose like 4 times in a row.
no, he can't. I
Like-
just
He becomes not.
that's why I think maybe they do Lashley, and maybe Lesnar just murders Lashley.
I hope it's Lashley. That'd be cool, man.
Yeah.
I'd be super into Lashley Lesnar. I think that's really interesting and
match.
far more interesting than Roman again, with what feels like an of course finish.
Yep.
You know,
yeah.
What
like
about Bobby Lashley in a shark cage?
yeah.
Why is he in the shark cage?
Just because.
Just because
We paid for the
Vince has
shark
gotta get his
cage,
money worth.
and we need to get our money's worth.
Vince
if
gotta
he
get his
gets
money
out
worth.
before the match is over, he wins the title.
It's an escape the room match.
I'll tell you, that's one dude that couldn't grease his way out of that cage.
No,
just
God,
Bobby
no.
Lashley.
Good
But you know
Lord.
what he does? He doesn't have to because he can just bend the
Oh,
bars.
that's true.
He's like trying to
Dude,
go
That's
through
a
it.
spot. That's a spot.
That is,
That's
yeah.
dope.
That's a brawn
That
spot.
is a
right?
bronze
You could not
spot.
put him above the ring. That thing, it just fall.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I worry that thing's gonna break anyway. But
It's gonna kill somebody one day.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what Lashley goes on after Reigns because it's still. I mean, we can have fun and talk about Seth and Bobby and all this shit, but it's still gonna be Reigns.
Yep.
So, what does Bobby do? I don't know. Seth, maybe
Yeah.
God, that'd be good.
that'd be
I like
okay,
that.
right?
I think. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be like Bobby Roode. He just goes nowhere.
Aw.
Oh, okay. I thought you were.
No,
saying,
I meant like he just
I thought you
disappears.
were gonna say Battle of the
It do-
Bobbies.
but it doesn't
Battle
really.
of the Bobbies.
At the end of the day, though, what does it matter what Bobby's doing? I mean, Mojo's on a roll right
Oh
now.
my god.
He's killing it.
Mojo's on a roll.
He's
Corbin
on a
is
huge
a
roll. Did you see who he beat at Madison Square Garden?
no way, Jose.
Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode at Madison Square
Jobber
Garden.
to the stars.
And he
Bobby
hurt him.
Roode. Yeah.
You heard him? Good. Don't get in the ring with Mojo when he's all serious. I mean, business.
I thought Ty Dillinger's Insta comment got over more than Mojo.
That was
Oh,
a
one.
great comment,
Yep.
but he was talking about me, so I'm cool with that.
did.
Ty Dillinger's legendary.
That was pretty. It's the most Ty Dillinger's gone over since he got called up.
It's true.
It's on
Sadly,
Insta. On an Insta.
Well,
comment.
and it just shows how badly like Mojo's getting over because everybody wants to work with him. Ty Dillinger's trying to get a program with him.
Fuck.
Well, that's what he did.
Mojo's so hot right
Mojo-
now.
He is so
honestly-
hot right now.
Mojo honestly seems like he pissed off everyone at the performance center, probably by being so hype at like dawn. And he's in there every day, and you couldn't
Yes.
get a workout in without Mojo like screaming at you the
Come
whole
on,
time.
son.
I can't
Come on,
bench
son.
when you yell in my face, Mojo.
And he's like, "Fuck off, Mojo! Fuck off!" And everybody down there is just like,
No,
"Fuck
trying
off,
to
Mojo!"
Yeah.
so-
Like, good on the road, buddy. Fuck off. Get out of the performance center. Everybody seemed really happy when he left.
Because they're not hype enough. They don't get it.
They're not hype enough. Nobody's hype enough for Mojo, man. Zack Ryder was.
I could be.
Mojo needs
I
to
could
do
be
more.
hype enough.
You get tired.
They could put Tyler Breeze with him because Fandango's out now, apparently.
No, okay, this is the thing I
So
think is
sad.
hilarious. Like,
Yeah.
oh, Tyler. Well, first of all, when's the last time Fandango wrestled? Anyways, what does that
I
matter?
love the Fashion Police. They should be on TV every week.
What I'm saying,
Yes.
this is almost better because now we don't have to worry about matches. Let them just do their
True.
fashion file stuff.
Oh, that's true.
Why not?
Oh,
right?
shit. They could just be
He doesn't
around
have
the
to be on
station.
TV, yeah.
That's true, man. Let's do that.
Dude, yeah, Fandango's my boy.
And also, I heard that they're thinking of adding more content when Fox gets the
Hell yeah.
thing. And I was like, Fashion Files, 20-minute show. Replace
Absolutely.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Absolutely.
Replace
there you go.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I
I don't know
tweeted
why
it. Check it
it's-
out.
Why
Oh,
it's not
nice.
just a network show? You could give those two dudes a camera and just tell them to do it.
Yep.
And then they would do it. So,
Yeah, man.
I mean, that's easy, man. Just let them do their thing.
I might try to do what they did. Like, you know how, like, McBain, you can make it into a movie? You're going to
Yes.
take all the Fashion Files episodes and try to make
Absolutely, you
one episode.
should.
It'd be good. That's
Absolutely
like a
should.
couple-year project.
Yeah,
It'll
man.
be worth it.
Oh, God. I don't think it'll be a couple of years.
They were only-
You're like a
If you want to
weekend.
make it good, it'll be a
Like a
couple
week-
years.
Gave them those segments for like 3 months or 6 months there. So
They were building up to who attacked them, and then we didn't get an end, so it's going to end on a cliffhanger,
But it
unfortunately.
ended up being
Spoilers.
Ascension.
It's like an
Didn't
art
it?
film.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't
see,
know.
That's
When I redo it, I'll find out for you.
we'll find out. That's a cliffhanger for
There you go.
for
Yeah,
the viewers
yeah.
as well.
Look for it. Look for it. But yeah, is there anything else you want to say about Raw?
I guess not. Nothing pops out. I'll tell you that.
No.
SmackDown. I want to say also nothing pops out.
Yeah, really. What happened on SmackDown?
AJ and Rusev. Rusev's been doing more to get their feud over on Twitter than anything. He put up like a tail of the tape.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
That's cool.
He's been talking about how he's in the gym learning reversals to AJ's every single move AJ has. He's like, I've been watching tape. I see all your moves. I'm learning reversals to all of them.
Oh.
You're done, AJ. You're done.
I want to see the tape of Aiden English trying to do a Pele kick and Rusev countering it.
Aiden English breaks his neck.
That's really good.
Aiden English should come out in a wheelchair after that. We trained too hard for this match.
But they barely
I
put
crushed him.
barely put any time into it. It sucks for Rusev, man. Like,
Yeah. Yeah,
I saw
yeah.
somebody on Reddit say the other day it's not even the biggest feud on SmackDown. You
Oh,
know?
tag teamers right
Yeah,
now.
Hell No
Yeah,
and
man.
Bludgeon Brothers are clearly the number one, which is terrible because it's the only active world title,
I know.
and it's still being treated like a
I know.
mid-card belt.
It's a joke.
Like AJ should be like king of the mountain right now.
AJ's title runs has been shafted hardcore,
It's like
man.
Punk's, right? I saw it compared to Punk's
I
record
can see
run
it.
because he's only had 2 main events in like 7 months or something
Stupid.
like
Yeah, it's
And
ridiculous.
that. He's the fucking one of the best on the planet still. It's wasted, man.
He's so good.
It's wasted opportunities. So I don't know. I hope AJ gets something good at SummerSlam at least, and it's not some throwaway. But I can't even think who it is.
It's got to be Joe, man.
Is it Orton or is it
Joe?
Joe?
It's got to be
Probably
Joe because
Joe.
Joe's not even on Extreme. Like, what are they doing with Joe? That's the thing that pisses me
Joe
off.
apparently jumped Ty Dillinger before SmackDown, so you should be happy because he slammed your boy.
Yeah, that's what you get. Oh my God, Mojo and Joe. It's Mojo.
Mojo Joe.
Mojo Joe. Samoa Mojo.
Mojo Joe.
Oh my God.
Powerpuff Girls.
Could you imagine that? Mojo's like his little hype buddy running around after him.
That is literally the Nelson and Martin
Yep.
gimmick,
It is.
where he's like, yeah,
And he's jumping around. He's
yeah,
like,
Joe.
hype, bro. Hype, hype, bro.
And
Hype.
he's just like, ah.
You need to make that.
Yeah.
You need to make that video.
Oh my God, yeah. That's
yeah,
my
Joe.
dream team.
I don't know. They didn't have anything for Joe. Whenever they don't have something for Joe to do, they have him like lurk in the shadows, and then he just like pops out.
I had an idea. It wouldn't make much sense, but I think it would be a perfect fit if Joe joined Sanity. I just think it's kind of an interesting, because like think about that team. Like if you want 4 people in a thing, like Killian Dane and Alexander Wolf for the tag team.
Yeah.
He's like the leader guy, but Joe can be the leader.
Yeah.
He's not really an anarchist or anything, but
leader.
yeah, and he's a guy who seems. I know Joe's not really a team guy, but that would be a great faction for him to be a part of. I just think he would fit well in there.
Then I think you take a lot of thunder away from Eric Young, who's so underrated. Like
He
maybe the
is,
most
but
underrated
he's
guy
not
ever.
the guy that's the top guy, right?
I think he should be.
I think
He could be, but I don't think he would.
I
He
think
will
that
be.
might be why they're jobbers off the bat.
Yeah,
It's because
They
Vince
don't-
looks at Eric Young and he's like, "Ooh, geez, you're pretty tiny. This is a tiny group."
Yeah,
You know, Killian Dane's a fucking monster giant
true.
who's amazing.
great.
Alexander Wolf totally serviceable.
yeah.
And
I love his crazy little kicky thing.
Oh, yeah.
So when he just does the. Oh
Yeah.
I
my
didn't
God.
think I'd like him, but the guy can put in some.
It's like
The guy got
uh,
over with me. Yeah.
Bart, just like I'm flailing my arm.
He does the Seth Rollins moshing thing that Seth Rollins used to do.
Awesome.
Just like every limb being flailed.
Awesome.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I love Young too, man. He's fantastic.
Canadian.
He's funny as
Yep.
hell. He can be serious. He can
It's
be
a very,
scary. He's so good, dude.
Culturally diverse group:
It is.
German, Irish, and Canadian.
Yeah.
German Australian.
So
Who's Australian?
What, is he?
Killian Dane?
No.
He's Scottish.
I swear to God, Alexander Wolf was from Australia.
No, he's
at one
German.
point.
I'm
No,
pretty
they
sure he's
talked
German.
about how he was like one of the first German guys.
Yeah,
right?
I remember him getting signed out of the German Indies.
Really?
I could be wrong.
Oh yeah, because he was no, what was his
Was
name?
it WXW? Isn't it?
Yeah, WXW. I think
Yeah.
he was Axel Dieter Jr.
That's it. He was like Junior, which is
I should know. I follow
wow.
WXW. It's great shit.
Clearly, you don't.
Ilya Dragunov. Oh,
Ilya
that dude's
Dragunov,
fucking
man.
dope. His
He's
chest.
in PSG or PWG.
Really?
Bola. He's in Bola. I'm pretty sure.
Dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy Bolo this year. Yeah.
No, you won't. You won't. You won't.
You're gonna watch it. Buy it.
But yeah, you're right.
Oh.
It's Joe, man. It's Joe. for
It'd be
sure.
cool. I think it'd be a cool
Um,
fit. It doesn't make much sense, but it kind of does.
I could see it being Aleister Black
Ooh, I like that too.
if we're talking about a main card leader. For
That's a
something.
cool one too. That one makes more sense
He
in terms
fits
of the
really
gimmick.
Well, he could come in and kick out another leader, right? It doesn't have to be
No.
permanent.
Don't do Eric Young, please.
No,
kick him
like
out.
you could have a temporary sanity leader, and then Aleister Black shows up, kicks him out,
Oh, okay.
like Joe or something.
Basically, all you need is just more factions. That's all I want.
I love
More
factions.
factions.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's the
split
thing that New
Sanity up
Japan
into
does,
two
right?
groups.
Oh god, yeah.
Because even when you got nothing to do, you can just have 8-mans and it's faction on faction warfare at least. You know?
Feuds, faction on faction, single matches.
Yeah.
But that's a good transition.
To
New Japan.
New Japan.
New Japan, the Pro Wrestler G1 Special.
That's what you get.
There it
Sorry.
is. Yeah, the G1 special in San Fran, which was really good.
I heard Jim Ross got hurt.
He did.
That was I watched that. That was so
I'm
good.
still not sure if it's a work, honestly. They say it's not a work. They say it was real. I'm not sure.
Jay
I'm not
White
sure.
got the most heat he's ever gotten.
He
out
did.
of that.
And he actually got over with me, too, which is weird. I never thought
Switchblade,
that
my
would
boy.
happen. Yeah,
Your
Knife,
boy,
Knife
Switchblade.
Pervert had a great night.
Knife
man.
pervert.
Knife pervert.
I love knife pervert.
Knife Pervert. Knife Pervert and Juice, man. They tore down the fucking house. It was great. That was a great match.
yeah.
I thought that was match of the night,
What a Juice
honestly.
guy.
I know you didn't watch the whole thing.
I know. I tried to watch that. Man.
I thought it was match of the
didn't
night.
watch
It had the most emotion. It had the best story. And they had this, like, it seemed like Juice was going to lose. And then because he had a
Had a
broken
roll up
hand,
it.
and like they had a whole gimmick where he couldn't use his broken hand, even though he's a lefty, you know? So I thought that was going to be like the story was like he would have won if his hand wasn't broken, and then we'd come back and do it again, whatever. But he just fucking won. And it was
dude, I'm so
incredible.
happy for
It was
Juice.
like such one of those kind of pure wrestling moments where like it was just fucking you didn't expect it, and it was awesome because Juice is like one of the best baby faces in the whole world. Like
Disagree.
that guy is crazy over, man. He's
can't
so
stand Juice.
over.
I love
you need
Juice
to
so
watch New
much.
Japan Juice more. He's
No.
really, really over and fun. Watch his press conferences and shit. He's so cool, man. He's
No.
just such an awesome
It
dude.
was
Right into it.
awesome. Like
And
the
you
shit,
just
yeah.
you're so happy for him.
Mm.
Like
dude. Yeah.
so happy. for him.
I'm happy enough for DC. I'm not going to be happy for him. too.
I was
so
very
bummed.
happy.
Yeah, so bummed I didn't watch that match yet. Because
Oh, man,
I've
I
heard
just-
it's really good.
like, I didn't-
And I'm
I
a big
thought
Juice fan.
They're
so.
they've been pushing Jay White really hard. I didn't think they were gonna have him lose the title so fast, but it's like I feel like he's ticketed for bigger, better at this
I
point.
feel like I see probably.
Yeah. And he's gonna be in the G1. He's gonna have a good showing in the G1 probably. So he doesn't need that
Acorns.
belt anymore. It's like a lower card belt in New Japan. But like it was really cool, man. It was like the co-main. You know, like Juice and Knife Pervert got the co-main, which
I
is
thought they
dope.
opened the show.
Like
Oh, well,
No.
it's way off.
New Japan usually does like the tag matches
Yeah.
first. They're good
They
with
build-
that. They'll
yeah.
build. Yeah.
it's always like lowest to highest importance.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
really
it
good.
makes sense.
Bucks
smart way to do
Bucks
it.
Sonata Evil was killer. Really good tag match.
Their match
won?
at Wrestle Kingdom. What was it? What was that?
Dontaku
Dominion?
or whatever?
Dontaku? No,
Dominion.
Dominion. Yeah. It was really good. I enjoyed that.
I thought it was just as good.
Just as
Yeah,
good.
maybe better. It was different. Like
Okay.
it wasn't the same kind of like story work, but it was like similarly good and different.
Nice.
And the Bucks had another good heavyweight.
Did they win?
Yeah.
The Bucks won?
Of course. Come on.
Yeah, they
They just won
retained.
the titles.
What else was there? Something else important. Oh yeah, Hiroshi breaking his friggin' neck. Tanahashi.
Jesus Christ! What
Yeah.
happened?
You didn't know that?
No, I said
I knew
Hiromu.
that.
Sorry, Hiromu.
What have you been doing?
Hiromu.
You said You said
Sorry.
Hiroshi.
I did. My bad.
They're all their names.
I knew
Hiromu.
Hiromu fucking broke his neck.
Hiromu, but he might not have. It seems like he might be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
I heard
shoot.
about that and I was really
It's a
scared.
work.
He flew back to Japan like 2 days later, and they don't usually let you do that when you have a broken neck.
Yeah, it's lies.
So he seems like he's okay, but that spot was friggin' gross.
I'm scared to watch the match.
It was
now.
a very good match up till that point. It seemed like it was building, and then it just stopped.
So what was the spot? I haven't seen a GIF of this. I haven't seen
It was
anything of
A
I've never
reverse
seen
Corona or
It was
something like that?
They called it a dragon driver. It was basically like a package power bomb, but backwards.
it. Oh, Kalisto used
So
to
he
do that.
threw him, and he landed
But
literally on
it's
his
supposed
neck.
Ah.
it's supposed to be a trap and a pin, and he's done it a bunch of times. It's his finisher. Apparently,
They have it in
Mexico.
like the 2K games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it seemed like his hand slipped, and he basically drove
Oh, I
Hiromu's
shouldn't ate that
head
popcorn.
in to the mat like a lawn
I
dart.
can't watch this now.
It was a gross spot, man. I was sitting right where I'm sitting right now, actually, watching it, and I was like, "Oh my god, he's dead!" Like Hiromu is like one of my favorite dudes in New Japan, and
Yeah, man,
like
he's so
I thought he friggin' died, and
Yeah.
he seemed really fucked up after, really fucked up, and I wasn't surprised. That
He finished the match, though.
He
It's
did.
crazy
That's-
thing.
He did.
Yeah, because he's dude. Why would you not finish the match? They're
It was
I don't
really
know, you
quick,
broke
though.
your
It was
neck.
like he
like
actually
it's, you gotta get the respect from the boys, right?
he actually hit his finisher while they were on a replay, so like that thing was not how it was
Yeah.
supposed to go down. Like they came back and he was already on the ground and he was just pinning him and it was over and he got the fuck out of there.
My neck hurts right now.
Yeah, he forgot Daryl too. He forgot Daryl at ringside. I knew he was fucked up when he forgot Daryl.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the Daryl guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know who anybody is.
Come on.
Hiromu's on a serious tear this year, and it's like probably his best time.
Oh, wait, Moomoo's the Daryl guy? Oh, I didn't know that.
He
Oh
works
my god, you're
like
putting so many
Moo-Moo.
connections together.
Yeah, put them
I
together.
learned so much today.
TIL.
I just know names. I don't know face. Well, I know faces and names, but I don't know them together.
TIL. Chapstick too.
Chapstick.
Haven't you seen that gif of him walking out
No.
on Chapstick?
It's great.
Coming out the ring.
No, I
Such a
haven't seen
weirdo.
it.
It's the
all
best.
all the Los Ingobernables guys are all like these kind of cool badasses, right?
Yeah.
And they all did this like cool entrance and like smoke and like skulls and shit,
So
and then
dope.
he just slipped out behind them and like walked down the ramp and put on a bunch of chapstick.
That's
walked down
jokes.
the ring. It's
He's-
amazing.
oh.
Did he take a
He's such a
napkin
king.
and like?
He should have. He probably will eventually.
But
It's funny.
and the biggest thing of the night was Cody Kenny, obviously in the main,
Yeah, I watched it.
which was okay, whatever. It was
Yeah.
a Cody match, more than a
Yeah.
Kenny match.
That's why I didn't go on my way
Let's
to
say.
see it.
They
There
actually
was-
told a fairly good story of
They
Cody,
did, yeah.
Cody trying a variety of things like cheating and then wrestling and then foreign objects and shit, and then finally just giving up and realizing he wasn't as good as Kenny.
Yeah.
You know,
I just kind of despise Cody, man. He's
There was a really
good character.
funny
a good
spot.
character, but what a douche.
Well, he dyed his hair back brown.
That's cool.
Um,
He's got a
but
great gimmick. Yeah.
apparently on hiatus now until All In.
yeah, he's filming a show.
Yeah, so
Um,
he's out for now.
But there's a really funny spot where I think Cody was going for a pin, but the camera went on a replay or something. And then JR was like, his shoulders down, they're down, like go back. And he's like, Jesus Christ. There was like a part where they were screwing up. I think one of them went for a pin and they didn't, where they weren't in the thing. And JR's like, for fuck, like, oh, he's losing
New
it.
Japan production, not the best.
I think, because I only watched one match. I think it was that match.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. It was hilarious though. Because I
JR
was
was-
going like, what the hell's going on?
Jarrett was already super pissed at that point because that was after he got
got hit,
He
yeah.
got hit
Knocked
in
over.
the Switchblade match.
Yeah, no, New Japan's, I've noticed that a lot too. Their camera work, the producers are terrible.
I find
They miss so much.
their American shows tend to be better because I think they get like a local crew to run
Okay.
like the room and shit. But I don't know. They got that new president too, right? That like American, is he American or Dutch or something? And
Oh,
he grew up in
Dutch,
Japan. Harold
oh.
Meiji or something.
You're saying it like I'm supposed to know who that is. Oh, yes. Menji.
Full
But
of
yeah,
Rita
they have a new-
Flangy.
They got new prez, so they're trying out some like stylistically new things.
Okay.
So production wise, they did some different kind of videos and shit. They're doing a Young Lions show in San Fran, over 2 days, I think it is, in
That's
October. And like, it seems like a tiny little show. Like they're just getting a foothold, kind
like
of thing,
that.
which is smart.
Yeah.
You know? It's the way to go.
It's like NXT for them.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
But the big deal is the Bullet Club drama. Obviously, it happened
That
after
is
the
the
main
big
event,
thing,
which
yeah.
was kind of a big deal.
Great.
You know, it's been a long time coming.
It was
and
cool.
I thought they told a really good story. Honestly.
They did.
So the whole thing is that basically Tonga, Tinky, Tonka.
Tanga.
Tiki Tonka, Tiki Taki.
Tonga, Tangaloa, and Haku.
Yeah, their dad, yeah. Basically, it's basically Usos and Rikishi combo.
Jesus.
Way better than that.
They're like completely out of the Bullet Club, right?
No,
But they took out everybody.
they kicked out everybody from what they think the Bullet Club should be. So now they're called the Firing Squad.
Yeah, I saw that.
But
Yeah,
they're
so
a BC subgroup still.
But-
they still have BC shit on all their shit.
Okay, but didn't they beat up literally everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
They
but
give
they
no
still want
fucks,
some
bro.
people in their
No,
club.
they said basically this is Bullet Club now.
Just them.
They think that they're the true incarnation of Bullet Club.
Okay.
And everybody else is a poser.
Which they fucking are, in my opinion.
It's true. They're the OGs, right? And Fale joined up with them officially.
Fale is over with me
Dude.
now. I love Fale.
Um,
Terrible wrestler.
Hate Fale. He's the worst. He's the Luke Gallows of
You
this.
gotta watch his promos though, man. He's fucking
don't
he's scary as shit, and he's an excellent character and big guy.
He was like a jumpsuit.
I don't need Fale to give me 5 stars, man. He just needs to stand there with his head tattoo
That's
and look
what I
fucking
want.
badass.
honestly, and he
That's
can do
it.
some clotheslines, throw some young lions
That's it.
around, scare ring announcer.
No, he's great,
That's it.
man. He's a good intimidating presence.
But yeah,
But-
no, it was
So
cool.
they have like a subgroup now, basically.
Okay.
So
And
they're
is
all
Meng in this
still-
group?
Huh?
Is Meng in this group for sure?
Yes.
Dude.
Yes. He was part of the beatdown.
Really?
Actively part of the beatdown.
I saw the
Motown
beatdown. I didn't
beatdown.
realize that was Meng.
Yeah, they kicked out Chase Owens. They kicked out everybody, man.
I knew
So,
that. Yeah, that's cool.
I think Ishimori's probably rumored to still be in the firing squad. The new guy, Bone Soldier. new Bone Soldier, because
Bone
Tama brought him in. I thought it was weird too, because like they usually only have like a tag team, like one heavyweight tag team with the Bullet Club, and they had two for a while, and they usually only have one junior, and they had two juniors for a while. So
they're getting NWO style.
Yeah, it's like Wolfpack style, right? Which I always love. So I don't know, man. It's fun. Tama's like a really good character.
It's great.
And not the best wrestler.
No, his
but
promos
he's got swag and charisma for fucking.
And his
days.
promos
like
are like
Roman
next
Reigns,
level
man.
shit, dude.
He looks like Seth and Roman jumped into one of those.
Or
Hollywood
Jason Momoa and Roman Reigns.
He tweeted one time, it was like Seth Rollins on the cover of the last video game. He's like, I didn't know I worked for WWE. I got on the cover. It looked just like him with like the body and shit.
Yeah.
I love Tama, man. I think he's like ready for this kind of role as a leader and shit. And I like this factional warfare. Bullet Club is getting way too big.
Yeah.
It was, I hated it. Yeah.
Everybody was part of it,
Cody
yeah.
joined, it became like kind of.
It just got really big, and then Skrull was in there, and Hangman, and fucking
Hangman.
You know,
As
like,
much
just
as I love Hangman.
that was what killed the NWO too. Was too many fucking bodies. Too many bodies diluted everything.
So, do you think what happened with Cody? Do you think that makes him face, or do you think he just didn't want to side with those guys, and he's still gonna hate Kenny?
I think he's a face now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna like him and Kenny? He's gonna join the Golden Elite,
No.
No way.
but he's just gonna be a good guy.
That's a no Cody club.
Really?
No Cody.
Aww. No Cody's or no Cody?
No Cody's.
We're gonna have
Cody
one.
from Zach and Cody. You're right.
No
I can't think of any- I can't think of any
Dylan Sprouse
famous
shows up.
Codys.
Cole Sprouse shows up.
Cole Sprouse.
I'm Cody.
Kotas only, no Cody's.
Oh, okay.
I think there's
no.
probably gonna be like 3.
I feel like there's Golden Elite now, but they're gonna be like aligned with just like the regular Bullet Club, which is like Chase Owens and like Ujiri and who else? I guess they're gonna need a tag team, another tag team,
What do you call it? Fucking, what are their names?
and
no.
Cody and Skrull and shit, Hangman and stuff. Those guys will be in like the regular Bullet Club. Still, they'll have to call it something else.
Yeah, I guess so. I feel like there's gonna be like 3 groups or something. And then
But like 2 of them will be aligned and they'll fight Tama and shit. It'll be
that's
fine.
cool, man. Firing Squad is a great name.
It
It's
is
awesome.
It is.
Yeah.
And they'll probably all add members too, which is good. I
Yeah.
saw that Fire Squad might add like one of the young lions, like Toa. What's his name?
Oh, Toa Hanare.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, that guy's cool.
And probably some other dudes. I don't know. Mix it up.
Yeah.
Maybe Switchblade too. So
I'd be into that. Yeah, knife pervert. I can't steal Shane's gimmick of knife pervert.
that's the internet's gimmick. I didn't take that.
You
I
didn't take
make
that?
No.
Okay, good.
No, that's-
Okay, I wasn't sure if you made it up or I saw it somewhere else.
Dude, it's on a shirt. People
Really?
make shirts.
That's
Knife
all.
pervert.
Yeah.
I gotta buy that shirt. You gotta buy that shirt.
I'm not buying that shit. It's the
Knife
worst
pervert.
thing to wear around.
Knife
Nobody's
pervert.
going to know what that is.
That's the best part. That's the best part of it.
Oh, man.
Nobody's gonna know what that is.
It's gonna
Just
sound
act
like
like
a
it's a
weird-
metal band or some shit.
Yeah.
It probably is, honestly.
Knife
I
pervert.
can't.
There's like,
Um,
oh god.
But yeah, all in all,
I feel weird.
Good night for New Japan. Advanced a shit ton of stories. Maybe one of their least good wrestling nights of the whole year. Like I think the highest. I think Juice and Knife Pervert got 4.5.
Really?
I think, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Kenny Cody, 3.75.
Yeah, I can see that.
something because Cody's the 3-star superhero,
3-star legend.
3-star legend, and he lived up to it, baby.
Hey, but he also got good on his thing saying that Omega only gets 5 stars with Okada.
It's true. It's true.
What a terrible,
It's kind of a win
what
for
a terrible
Cody.
comeback.
It's kind of a win for Cody.
You're gonna have a
Yeah.
bad match with me.
Yeah, you can't get a good match out of me.
Kenny's only
He's
had
right.
3 matches, I think, below 5 stars in the last year, and 2 of them were with Cody, and one of them was Toru Yano in the G1 last year, because Meltzer hated it and gave it like -3.
Did he
or some
get
shit.
5 with Ishii?
I think it was close to
Should've
that. Or
been.
sorry,
That match
over
was
4.
awesome.
I should say over 4.
Okay, that
'cause,
match
like,
was awesome.
5 is a pretty high standard.
He has some 5-star matches too, man.
Good, he
With,
deserves them.
He's the
Katsuya
Rev Pro
Shibata.
champ, isn't he?
Suzuki is.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's Ishii's some champ in England too right now.
He must be, yeah, because they've got they're doing a lot of crossover with like Rev Pro. It's
Yeah.
dope, man. Hiromu's been there a couple times.
Yeah.
He's killing it.
Yeah. So New Japan's heading strong in the G1, which I think is starting very soon, isn't it? This week.
It should be probably.
July.
Do they start
You
on a
said,
Monday?
Like, second week of July.
They start on a Monday. It'll be definitely this
It's
week.
right
Yeah,
after. It's right after the World Cup.
it's got to be
so
soon. Yeah.
It's perfect. Perfect sports timing.
Beauty.
But yeah, aside from that, they're just they're going to the G1. They're gonna get hot again. I'm gonna get tired again because that shit's kind of exhausting.
Yeah, I'm not watching those multi-man matches.
I'm gonna try
Rookie
to watch like
mistake.
all the G1 matches for sure.
The
and then-
G1 matches for sure.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
watch as many G1s as I can.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And then read the reports about the undercards because
I'm not even gonna read
story
those.
stuff
I don't care.
happens.
Yeah, but
It
I
sets
mean,
up the next day.
yeah.
You
It
know?
happens.
But it's not super important. Just
Yeah.
watch.
No,
watch
you
it
can
anyway.
miss them, but like
Yeah.
occasionally there's some fun wrestling.
you
If like
gotta miss
ACH is in a match,
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
You just got overloaded last year.
Well, because I know you didn't tell me, and nothing made any sense. I'm
get
watching
to
like
pick it.
22 hours, and nothing happened. I'm like, what is it?
22 hours.
I said 2 hours, but I'm like, when are they gonna do single? Like, there's single matches? It's all just multi. Man.
stuff.
Oh, so I'm like,
He hasn't done anything
When are they using
yet.
the fireworks factory?
6 multi. Yeah. It was
It'll be fun
literally
this year.
me.
It's a really good field this year. They took out all the grandpas. And
All the
replaced them.
grandpas,
Yeah.
really. No Nagata.
No.
Is Ishii in it?
Yes.
Ishii is like almost a grandpa. He's close.
Yeah.
He's an
Take
uncle.
that back.
I'll say that. He's
Uncle,
your
Uncle
buff-
Pitbull.
Uncle Pitbull. I wish I had an Uncle Pitbull.
Just sucks because everybody I know isn't like Jericho's not in it. Omega's not in
you gotta
it.
find new
No,
favorites.
he's not
man.
in
You
it.
pick
What?
your
He's in it.
favorites.
Omega's in it?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
The champ's always in the G1.
nice. Oh yeah, he's a champ.
They've never won, but like the champ's never won. But in theory, the champ gets to choose his own challenger if he wins.
Yeah, Omega's not.
This
gonna
is
win.
the time to get to like pick your favorite New Japan guys. Like last year, it was like
I already have my
Juice got over
favorites.
With me.
Oh, big time.
I already have my favorites.
Big time.
You can
new
pick
guys,
more
guys
favorites.
you
No,
don't expect,
I have enough.
Guys you don't expect get over during the tournament.
Yeah.
For sure. Like Juice.
So I learned about Ishii, man.
Great example.
Ishii is over to the moon already.
That's how I discovered him.
Is the
Myself,
G1.
all myself.
Exactly.
I was like, I like that.
That's like
Watch
your,
the
your
G1.
boy, right?
We'll have a full preview.
There we
At
go.
least me and Johnny will do a full preview of the G1.
I definitely
pick
want to
winners
get
and
like
shit.
in on
I'll
this
be there.
for sure.
Yeah.
I'll make fun of things.
Let's pick winners. You know, I don't want to get too hardcore with like the block points and whatever.
No.
What have you?
Yeah,
Just
I'll
pick.
be-
a
That's
pretty
gonna be
winner.
like
dorks
math
about it.
and
We'll
shit.
pick a
I don't wanna
final
do
and we'll
that.
pick a winner and maybe like a dark horse performer. or
Yeah, for
something
sure. Like who's
that.
gonna stand out?
Yeah.
I picked Juice. It's my guy now.
God damn it. You can't
God,
steal
yeah.
my guy.
Hey man, I'll take that as a compliment. We got Juice over for you. In the,
No,
in
I
this
just don't want you
podcast.
guys to pick him because you only can pick one person, and I picked Juice
I'll
before
pick
you.
a knife pervert.
There you go.
You pick a knife pervert. My God.
To get over in the G1, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. Anything
That's
else?
about it this week. We got Extreme Rules, like we said. There is the
Extreme cheddar.
there's the separate preview show. Give us
Yes.
a click on that one.
Yes. See your beautiful faces.
And also give us a click for our Glow review.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna have that up
And
soon.
sub us. We want
Yeah.
subs.
Come
Submit
on,
us
man.
with a rare
And
naked
buy our merch.
Exactly. Yeah, send us money and we'll
We
make
don't have
merch.
merch, but we'll make
Send
it.
us
Yeah.
money, we'll make merch and can send it back.
We'll just-
Then you'll pay for the merch.
I'm gonna
Circle life.
put up a page for merch stuff, and every shirt just has like a question mark on it because you don't know what it is.
See,
Cool
this could
mystery
be-
shirt.
This could be one of our Patreon things. Is Dylan
Mystery shirt?
draws you a shirt?
Yes,
Because you
Dylan
drew
draws-
us, you drew
True,
us
I did.
handmade shirts, right?
I will hand draw you a shirt.
We'll hand draw you a shirt. That's a fucking good Patreon.
We have
Yeah.
that, and
There you
then I'll
go.
cut
It'll
a
be like
promo on
it'll be
you.
one of those like $4 like undershirts, like one of the white ones.
Well, it's gonna cost me like I gotta get a bundle, so I gotta get like 10 at a time. So you gotta do that, and then you gotta the marker, and so it's gonna cost a lot of money, but it'll be worth it.
Patreon is your money, and Dylan will draw you a t-shirt.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. So check us out. Subscribe for God's sakes.
Yeah,
Please.
and then also we'll Patreon a dinner date with John. He'll
Yeah,
take you out for dinner.
Johnny's in
Dinner
that.
date with John.
Yeah.
Also, cut a promo on anything or anyone you want.
Yeah.
There you go.
For $20.
That's good.
Cool.
That's pretty
All
good.
right, we'll set it up.
A terrible
Yeah.
promo, by the way.
So do we want to get
Like,
into
share,
it now?
subscribe.
or-
We'll do it as a separate one.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe, follow.
Follow me in real life because I'm very lonely.
Just follow him around.
Just follow me, yeah.
Yeah.
I won't be
This is my
scared.
address. Just come.
my
Look at my
address.
window.
123 Fletcher Street.
Oh, sorry, 123 Fletcher Street.
Yeah,
Wherever you
somebody's
are.
creeps are gonna be there now.
It's coming for you.
John, you got your followers, man. They're gonna creep this guy now.
They're coming.
All 6 of them.
Yeah, cool.
All
Awesome. Peace.
6 of them. All 2 of them, more like.
KPS.
KPS.